Peace and blessings, everyone. Look how beautiful this is. Early in the morning, waking up on the 9th day of the 9th month, in Roman time, of course, but there's still significance here. And that is to experience the beauty of the Most High. Man. I want to say shalom to everybody. Shabbat shalom in Hebrew. Happy Sabbath. Sabbath peace. Peace and blessings. Today is the beginning of a new start. Found some muscadines along the way, out here in nature. Gotta keep the camera clean, y'all. Look how beautiful that is. So, if you missed the last video, we talked about detoxing. We talked about the importance of mineralization, magnesium, and we talked about sulfur and how important it is to regenerate our liver and to give our pancreas a rest. So if you didn't see the video, go back and watch it. It was my last video. But we're just out here in nature. Peace and blessings. Experiencing the beauty of the Most High. He gave us this entire world to play with. But we confine ourselves to these four walls. So, just giving a bit of encouragement this morning. But you get outside the house and do something. Go walk around the lake. Go walk around the park. Get a breath of fresh air, you know? It's all about health, rebuilding, regeneration. Out with the old and in with the new. Stretch yourself. Step outside of your comfortability. Becoming one with the Most High in all aspects. Not just in your religious studies, not just at your table, not just when you go to church, not just when you're on the phone with your friends, but actually getting outside into nature and experiencing the book of Bereshit, the book of Genesis. The book of Genesis is the blueprint for longevity. We don't have to go and read 1,000 books on Audible, Kindle. Those books and resources are really great, but all you need is the very first chapter of the book of Genesis, and that is to know that the Most High created light. The sun. The sun is the most beautiful thing, man. waking up, seeing it rise, seeing it set, the colors, the spectrum of the colors in the sky. It gives us the ability to see. It feeds our body with the vitamin D that we need. So many health benefits that comes along with that, rest. But just being out here in nature itself and being able to breathe pure air, especially the higher you go, the better the air is, because when you're down low and, you're experiencing all the fumes from the cars and things of that nature, gives you headaches and stuff like that. So find you a high place. You might not have one, but whenever you get a chance to, you can. Go to the beach. Go to the beach and just breathe some of that fresh ocean air, man. It's full of ions. It's so healthy out there on the beach. People don't even realize it. Even just listening to nature sounds. Sometimes I go on YouTube and just listen to the sounds of the rivers, the springs, birds chirping, even crickets and locusts. It's very soothing. Birds is just one of my things. I'm gonna give me some binoculars though, so I can start bird watching, just seeing how they maneuver. Some of the greatest lessons you can learn is from nature. Like they say, you can learn a lot from the ant, right? Peace, what's up, family? Yep. You can learn a lot from nature, man. Nature don't have all these issues that we have. We're so intelligent, but yet we are just so primitive, man. We don't have that level of intelligence to honor what the Most High gave us and respecting and protecting the earth. We're watching earth being destroyed right before our eyes. And nature is responding. Hurricanes. Whether the hurricanes are man-made or not, it doesn't matter. The fact is that it's still nature, and nature is going to respond to anything that we do. A brief conversation of love and peace and happiness, nature responds. People get shot, killed, murdered, whatever the case may be, anything negative, nature responds. But yeah, man, just giving y'all a piece of this view today with me, experiencing nature. It's all about healing, detoxing, getting a breath of fresh air, The sun is rising. So yeah, let's go for a walk. Let's go for a walk, family. Walk with me. It's time to build. I think we done seen enough of destruction, right? We done seen enough of this world and the chaos that it brings as a result of our lawlessness and our sinful ways. Evilness is winning. Love is on the decline. Fathers against sons, sons against fathers, men against women, man against nature. This is the fall of humanity. Wars, nations trying to conquer other nations, jealousy, envy, greed, gluttony, and people praise it. They love it. You monetize it. You say anything that's against those 7 deadly sins, you're the bad guy. You're the bad guy if you speak against the 7 deadly sins. How ironic is that? Yeah. But this is all a part of the healing process, especially if you're suffering from some type form of anxiety, some form of depression, separation, PTSD, ADHD. All of those disorders can be reverse as a result of your diet. You got pain, inflammation, you know, all those things can be reversed by diet. I'm a living testimony, man. One day I'll share the full story, but for right now, just know that my most recent situation was me tearing my meniscus in my knee, taking pain meds, trying to get as much rest as possible. None of it was working. So I stopped taking the pain meds and ended up going to the doctor. Blood pressure was up like 200 and something. And I said, you know what? Let me change my diet. And it started working, man. My diet started changing. My blood pressure is not all the way down, but the pain is about 80% going to my knee. 80% going in my knee. So, and that's just scratching the surface. My hand had the trembles sometimes when I was filming, because of course when you're shooting videos, your hand has to be very steady. I used to pride myself over having, steady hands, and I started getting these shakes in my hand. But recently, man, since I've been dieting, shooting a couple of times, I haven't had it. So I think I'm on to something. It's pretty much what the world been telling us the whole time, is changing your diet, but we just refuse to because there's so much medications out there to fix it really fast. So we kind of ignore it. And then we really don't want to eat those foods. I mean, we really like those burgers. We like the cheese and, fried chicken and barbecue chicken and ribs. And we like that stuff, man. Drinks, margaritas, having fun, partying, staying up late at night, not getting the proper rest. We like that kind of stuff, man. Who wants to live a boring life of eating vegetables and fruits all day? That's boring, right? Nah, we want to go and experience the nightlife. We want to, stay up 3-4 o'clock in the morning. Who wants to go to sleep at 7 o'clock at night and wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning? No, we're going to stay up to like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Then we're going to sleep to like 12, especially on the weekend. That's where all the fun is. That's where everybody at. Nobody wants to live a boring life. Eating vegetables and fruits, exercising, trying to be healthy. I mean, what's the point? I mean, you walk outside, you can get hit by a car, right? You could die, right? You still susceptible to getting cancer. You still susceptible to having a heart attack, stroke. Why work on those things? It doesn't even make sense, do it? Especially when you're gonna die anyway. So just eat all the food you want to eat. Who cares? No need to come out here and experience nature. See what this world has to offer. Let's just stay in our four corners of our house. Watch TV all day, play video games, get fat. Have aches and pains, headaches. That's the fun part. Get on social media and complain about life. Let's do that. That's the best part about life, is complaining. Peace and blessings, Steve. Peace and blessings to you, brother. I haven't talked to you in a minute, man. My apologies, man. I was just saying that, the other day, we got to stay in contact with those that's on that same frequency, man. You know what I'm saying? And just stay building with those, because when people start realizing that you're on a different path and it's not something that they recognize, they tend to, well, you get it. So for me, it was kind of like, I'm just going to shut myself in and just remove myself from society as a whole, not knowing that I was doing myself more harm than I was doing good. Because we need to be around people who vibrate on that same frequency. I know that in frequency talk could be a little different from people because, it seems a little weird, but in all actuality, you got to think about it. Our bodies is electric. Our brains is electric. Our heart is electric. Our muscles operate off electricity. Iron is magnetic. That's the catalyst, of carrying all the minerals in our blood. So we are electric. We are magnetic in so many different ways, man. So frequency is also our voice, when we're talking. Our voice is, vibrational patterns. So depending on how we speak, a person picks up that pattern will determine on how they, respond to that pattern. So sometimes when somebody may say something that's very, passionate, it could be taken as offensive. But that person is very passionate about what they're saying. So it's all about vibrations, just like music or whatever. But health is important, man. Mental health is important. Sometimes you just got to get away from everything and everybody. Take a sabbatical, man. Stop saying yes to everybody. Stop being accessible to everybody. Recognizing that will also help you recognize the people who are truly for you and those who are really not. But sometimes, man, we can pour so much into other people and we're not getting our cups filled back up. And so our cups run empty. So who's going to fill our cup if we continuously pouring into someone else's? So we got to remove ourselves from everything and everybody so that we can recharge. But we don't think about our health and how we eat, especially if you are one of those people who are, are givers. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Aki, I'm gonna tell you something. One thing about the fruits, you're gonna be so excited about eating just fruits. And it's for some, in the conversations that I've had, it's like, okay, it's very expensive to eat just fruits. That's where I just came from. But it's so expensive to eat just fruits and vegetables when really and truly it's not, especially when you're eating the foods that are nutritional. Your body shuts down and says, all right, no more to eat. We're full. We think that when we eat heavy foods, whether it's mashed potatoes, carrots, salads, put some mushrooms in there, you just ate a heavy salad and you're full. Although it's very nutritional, your stomach, has become bloated. And it takes a longer time for your body to process that salad versus processing fruit. And the other part is that when you're eating fruit, you're giving your pancreas a break, because your pancreas breaks down starchy foods. It breaks down all of the carbs. It breaks down all of those sugars, the glucose. Well, fruits have fructose, and the pancreas doesn't break that down. Your liver does. So you've been putting a lot of pressure on your pancreas. So let's give your pancreas a break. Let your liver actually start doing some metabolic processes where it never really was, only when you eating some fruit. But when you have a 80% diet of just fruit, your liver is now actually doing a job that is designed to really do. Okay. And so from that point, your body is going to start responding differently. By the second day, you're going to notice your body is like, hold up, man, I got a lot of energy. I'm a little fatigued or hungry just a little bit, but I got energy. By the third day, you're going to have a lot of energy. You're going to start eating less. By day 4, you're going to start seeing the weight peel off, because your body is no longer accessing or even needing or utilizing that food. The fat that you were already storing in your body is burning that up, because it's utilizing that fructose from the sugar, from the fruit. It's a different form of energy. And I want y'all to research this, because right now I can't explain it, but it just makes so much sense that they're calling fructose the it's like a monetary system for ATP production, which is, energy production, right? It's like currency. It's like your body is printing money for energy, okay? And it's a different type of energy versus the glucose when it's being metabolized in your pancreas. But I'm not going to go on too far with it because the day wasn't so much about that. It was just about coming out here and experiencing nature. And I'm walking and, you know, kind of giving out of breath a little bit. But man, y'all go research that and see how the body metabolizes fructose. Okay, you're gonna be excited about that. You're gonna be like, hold up, wait a minute, why haven't I been doing this? It's a little lake back here. I'm not gonna go all the way down there. But please, shout outs to you, brother Nick. But please go and research. You know what? Let's go to the lake, man. Why not? But please go and research that. How the body metabolizes fructose and eating a high fruit diet. You're going to change everything. Yesterday, the only thing I ate was an avocado late in the evening. I didn't eat anything all day. Well, I had a smoothie. I had a smoothie around about 12:30ish. And then I had an avocado around about 5:30, 6 o'clock. And then right after that, I probably had like a bowl and about a full bowl of cabbage soup. But I didn't have a lot of cabbage. I had more of the liquid than I had the cabbage. And that was it, man. Day before that, all I had was an avocado. All right. Today, this morning, I ate a smoothie before I came out here just to have a little energy before I get out here and walk this mountain. And I'm telling you, man, every day the weight is peeling off. It's peeling off every day. At least a pound, half a pound. I have seen 2 pounds peel off, but when I do eat like a salad or something like that, my weight stabilizes. But once I go back to the fruit, it starts peeling off. So losing weight, and that's just, at minimum. No exercises. I come out here to this little lake out here, man, and just post up a little bit. And that's it, man. Little duck out here. I don't know if y'all can see the little duck. But yeah, that's it. That's it, man. It's out here in nature. Eating the muscadines out here. The muscadines taste real good, man. It's the little black ones. I don't know if there's any back here, though. I just like coming out here in the woods. It's a little path right there. We can actually walk around this entire lake, but I'm not gonna do it today. I didn't bring my snake bite kit with me, so nope, don't play in the woods without a snake bite kit. Then something happened, the cell reception is bad. I'm in trouble. I have. He put me on the game, bro. He put me on the game. I went back and researched it. I looked it up. I'm like, man, this is crazy. I'm not finna do that. Eat a whole fruit diet. And when I started researching it, and then I started applying it, like, this dude is on to something. He's on to something. I mean, I had been on it anyway, a little bit, but it's kind of like, I just never really applied it until now. Because before, when I did get on the fruit diet a little bit, it was more about juicing. And I was against eating the fibers of it. I was like, nah, we just need to just take the juices, but the fibers is important for your gut and to have some substance. Because I thought eliminating the fibers was, going to prohibit me from losing weight. So, yeah, this is a real workout here. But yeah. But anyway, y'all, this is what we need to be doing right now. Don't wait till something happens. We need to make it a practice now to fast, put those minerals in, magnesium sulfate. Because again, magnesium, it's like the fuel for like over 300 metabolic processes in the body. The sulfur, it regenerates your liver. Look it up. Oh yeah, this is it here, bro. Come out here and see the sunrise. I would have went live earlier so y'all could see it, but I was caught in the moment. By the time I realized it, the sun was already up. Let's come out here for meditation, but it's peaceful. It's real peaceful.